You may think you know the truth about the Nazca mummies, but new results are in, and the story is far from over. The DNA we extracted does not match any modern human. Just under a year ago, we released a video detailing the discovery of an anomalous mummy in Nazca, Peru. The revelation stirred up quite a bit of excitement, as well as some expected controversy and criticism. Since then, a number of articles and headlines have offered explanations as to what we found. Publications made claims that the results were in on the Nazca mummy known as Maria, despite not having access to bone and tissue samples, CT scans, or any laboratory test analysis. Within hours of our original release, Snopes.com fact-checked the claim that a corpse found in Nazca, Peru is that of an alien, giving it a rating of false. Of course, we never actually made that claim. Snopes cites a completely unaffiliated website, Disclose.tv, who did in fact use that headline for our video. It then continues to deliver criticisms against the beliefs and previous work of the scientists and journalists involved in the study, rather than focusing on the actual evidence. Live Science wrote an article titled, "These Alien Mummies Appear to be a Mix of Looted Body Parts," in which they reported testimony from two academics who had never actually examined the bodies to form their opinions. Another claim, cited by a number of publications, was that DNA sequencing was complete, and that the results were conclusive. The mummy was human. While we have released some preliminary information, the results are far from conclusive. With everyone else so sure of the truth about these mummies, you're probably wondering why Gaia has been quiet on the subject for so long. The answer is simple. Doing actual research takes time. In 2008, a finger bone dated to be over 30,000 years old was discovered in a Russian cave. DNA analysis revealed the bone did not come from a modern human or a Neanderthal. It was dubbed the X-Woman. This research was published in the journal Nature in March of 2010, nearly 2 years after the initial discovery. The complete genome wasn't sequenced until August of 2012, at which point it was confirmed we were dealing with a new species of hominid, the Denisovan. This process, from initial discovery to confirmation of a new species, took 4 years. DNA sequencing is not fast, and it takes even longer when dealing with an unknown species. Here's why. First off, DNA analysis is a relatively new field, and various countries and organizations have developed completely different techniques and methods for identifying new species. There are dozens of ways to go about this process, and achieving a conclusive result agreeable to scientists across the globe can be a painstaking endeavor. Taking an unknown sample and matching it against a single known species can take weeks of computation. When trying to identify a potential new species, you may have to match against hundreds of other sequences. Add to that the constant risk of contamination and other processes required to ensure an accurate result, and you can be looking at years of work. On top of that, we have made the costly and time-consuming decision to have multiple labs analyze Maria's DNA. With such sensitive material, we want to have the best information we can get. The DNA we extracted does not match any modern human. But that is not enough. There are still myriad questions that need to be answered in this preliminary data, and we are expanding our team of experts to dig even deeper into these mysteries. Visit the link in this post for the latest updates, where we go more in depth on the current state of our analysis. We are doing this work for a purpose. Our aim is to explore the possibilities hidden in the human story. And until we can hold concrete, absolute evidence in our hands, our search will continue. Because we care about more than headlines. We care about seeking the truth.